Welcome to your evening practice. 30 minutes to shake off the day, reset your energy, or if you're doing this first thing of the morning, it's a nice little detox for the body, especially this set. Today we are working with a set for the kidneys and adrenals. So this is really nice and detoxifying for the kidneys, lovely for the lymph, lovely for the entire body. Um, and energetically, it's really good for switching our minds to come out of that fight or flight mentality. So we're working with meridian lines within the body today, so within the arms, within the legs, and we're also tapping into the breath. So we're using the breath to power through all of our movements that we are using. For most of them, we are seated, and then there's a couple at the end where we are lying on our back or on our hands and knees. So if you are in a seated position, I'll give you some adaptations for that as well. So just come and arrive into your practice. Just come to complete stillness. Noticing if the mind is busy, lots of thoughts dropping in. Maybe from before you came to your mat today. Maybe it's the to-do list. And just allow it all to be there, but let it pass by. Just notice the thoughts and allow it to drift on by. Focus on the breath. Anchor yourself. With every inhale, taking in fresh, new prana. And with every exhale, releasing, letting go. Anything that feels heavy. Our prana is like our chi. It's our life force. It's our vitality. So really thinking about that as you take deep inhales and full exhales. And then, as always, we'll come to tune in with the Adi mantra Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo, which is I bow and honor the teacher within. So, our inner light, our inner guru ability to see light and dark. And then we'll be going into our protection and projection mantra. So, this frequency really works on our electromagnetic field protecting us, but also pushing out our aura, so sending our vibrant energy out into the world, making change where we can. So let's bring the hands to meet in the centre of the chest, start to rub the palms quite vigorously together. Stoking the fire, firing up all those thousands of nerve endings in the hands, flooding the body with prana. And then once you feel that heat start to build, this fire start to build, pushing the palms together, sealing in your energy, lifting the hands into Anjali Mudra in front of the heart space, letting the knuckles of the thumbs sit in the center of the chest, slightly project the hands forwards, roll the shoulders back and down. And as we tune in, try to find a little drishti, a little gaze, rolling the eyes up to the center of the forehead, our third eye center, stimulating the glandular system. And let's tune in, deep breath. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Deep inhale. Roll the shoulders back and down, roll the eyes up. Exhale. When we inhale our protection mantra, Adgorename. Adgorename, Jugadgorename, Satgorename, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgorename, Jugadgorename, Satgorename, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgorename, Jugadgorename, Satgorename, Sri Gurudeve Name. Hold the breath in, lengthen through the spine, roll the eyes up, push the tongue on the roof of the mouth, seal in your energy. And release. Just allow the flat hands to float down to the knees, palms faced up. Maybe just noticing some subtle shifts already. Tuning in, using the breath, dropping into the body. Okay, wiggling the fingers, blinking the eyes open. Let's flip the hands over. Just starting to roll the shoulders back and down. Connect the breath. Inhale up, exhale down. One more, and then reset the spine. Nice neutral tall spine. Take a deep inhale. Full exhale. And let's roll in the opposite direction. So this time rolling forwards. Inhale as the shoulders come up. Exhale, rolling forwards and down. Just getting some movement into the central energy column. Spine. Moving spinal fluids, activating our energy centers. And clearing through. Starting to work with our internal energy. Just one more. Reset the spine. Come back to stillness. Just take a moment. Lovely. And so we're coming into our career today. Coming out of fight or flight, working on detoxing the kidneys and the adrenal glands. So we use a mudra and it's a lotus mudra. So the hands come like a lotus and the sides of the little fingers are touching and the sides of the thumbs are touching, but the rest of the fingers are splayed out. Okay. So this is our exhale position. And then we bring the hands out to inhale. So just try and breathe through the nose if you can. A lot of colds and things going around at the moment, so if that's quite a challenge, you can use the mouth. Otherwise, you're here. Just close the eyes down. Find your own rhythm and momentum, allowing the points of our mudra to touch on the exhale, working with the meridian lines in the body, but also the energy of the hands. Let this mudra center you. Use the breath. Drop into the body. Repetitive movements, starting to rewire our neural pathways. Tapping the hands, connecting the mudra. And soon, when we come to stillness, you'll notice the effects that this has on the energy within the body. Last few rounds. And next time you come to inhale, hold the arms out. Release the breath. Deep inhale, fill the belly. Lift and lengthen through the spine, zip up. Push the hands away like you're pushing two balls away. And then release the breath. Keep the arms where they are. Deep inhale. Push away, zip up, engage Muladhara. So squeeze and lift and lengthen in all the muscles below the navel, pelvic floor. Lift, lift, lift. Send that energy up, up, up. And carry out the mouth. Allow the hands to float down. Just come back to stillness. Maybe having the palms faced up. Open posture, ready to receive the energy of the practice. Just notice any sensations within the body. Take a moment. I love this practice. It's a little piece of magic. So now, coming into our next asana, we're going to take our little fingers and lock them as though you're pulling them apart. And then just allow the hands to come up like you're giving two thumbs up. And then we are pulling the little fingers apart, holding this mudra just in front of the body, round our Manipura chakra, so our solar plexus. Thumbs are up and active. We're pulling apart on the little fingers. And then we're going to do like a breath of fire. So this is working on the kidneys, holding this mudra, working with these meridian lines. So when you are ready, equal inhale in and out the nose or the mouth, whatever works for you today. And let's close the eyes down and begin. Make sure you are pulling the little fingers apart, create that tension. This is what's going to really work on moving energy and detoxifying the kidneys. So pulling apart, breath of fire. Once you've got it, rolling the eyes up to our third eye center. Really brings in that focus. Pumping the navel, breath of fire. Almost there. Stick with it. Pulling the fingers apart, rolling the eyes up. Just focus on the breath. Keep going. Lovely. Deep inhale. Pull on the hands. Pull, 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 pull. Create the tension. Working on the kidneys. Release the breath. Keep pulling. Last one. Deep inhale. Keep pulling. Engage Mula Bandha. Squeeze, lift, lengthen, grow tall through the spine. Send energy up, up, up. Use the thumbs. Direct it up, up, up. And release. Palms faced up, come to stillness, close the eyes down, drop into the body. Okay. And now we're still working with a breath of fire, but this time we're taking the hands into Gaya Mudra. So tip of index finger touches the tip of thumb, and then we're resting the hands down on the knees, palms faced up. And in this position, roll shoulders back and down, nice tall spine zipping up through the body. Hold in here, and then breath of fire. Close the eyelids down. Working with our solar plexus, Manipura chakra. This is really our energy center that's responsible for our self-belief, projecting manifestation, sealing in the concentration, focus, wisdom, use the breath, stoke the fire. Roll the eyes up for extra concentration, stimulating frontal lobe of the brain. Well done. Inhale. Hold, lift, lengthen, squeeze, lift, tall through the spine. Roll the eyes up, push tongue on roof of mouth, hold it in. And full exhale. Come to stillness, release the mudra. Lovely. And now we're coming into a part of our Kriya which uses the mantra Hara, Har. And Hara is a mantra that taps into the energy of our solar plexus. So again, that self-belief, that confidence. So you can stay sat with your legs crossed, or you can come into a rock pose where you are sitting back onto the heels, just lengthening our spine a little bit further. The left arm comes and tucks behind the back, so the palm faces away from you. And the right hand is coming out in front, a little bit higher than shoulder height, and then flip the hand back so you can see the back of your hand. And then we are going to be looking directly at the back of the right hand while we chant Hara, Hara. But we're chanting it that strongly that we're hitting the roof of the mouth, activating these meridian points in the upper palate. And so it can almost sound like HUD, like had, 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 had. And by doing this, if we just begin, so let's inhale, had, 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 just continue, had. And what we're doing here is we are activating the left, the yin energy, the feminine energy, we are containing it. And then we are pushing out this self-belief, this manifestation, anything that you want to bring into existence. So we're using the creativity of the feminine energy, the activation of the solar plexus, our energy center of self-belief, projection, manifestation, and we are using the mantra to vibrate this through our being. So stick with it. Ha, 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 ha. You may feel the navel pump slightly as you chant had, 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 had. head, 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 head. Inhale. Looking towards the back of the right hand, activating this yang energy. And exhale. Release the arms down. Coming back to sit in a comfortable seated position. So maybe with your legs crossed, just however is comfortable for you. And just come to stillness for a moment. Allow the mantra to do its way. Using mantra is such a powerful part of your connection to self and the universe. And really shift things that are in the way. Or in this case, it can really help project our intentions, our manifestations. So just bring into mind something that you are bringing into existence, something that you are creating and sending out. Just long and deep breathing here. And then bring in your right wrist to meet the back of the left wrist. So the right wrist sits on top of the back of the left. Just straighten the hands out. Put a little bit of pressure on the points where they meet. So where the inside wrist meets the back wrist. And as we apply this pressure, this is really tapping into the kidneys. So just focus the breath long and deep. Anchor yourself. Really laser focus on the breath. Deep inhales, fill the belly. Full exhales. Maybe finding that the exhale is a little bit longer than the inhale. Keeping that pressure on the wrists. Last few rounds of breath. And then gently releasing the hands. Just a small moment of stillness before we come into our final movements. And we'll be moving through these pretty quickly. This is using the breath, putting a little bit of pressure onto the kidneys, nothing strenuous. As always, listen to your own body. But if it feels okay to do so, come all the way to sitting on the floor. If you want on a cushion, you may want to come all the way to the ground. Legs are in front. Sometimes it's nice to just give them a little bit of a wiggle, just shake out any energy if you've been sat with your legs crossed. And then we're finding a nice tall spine, so maybe just taking a little wiggle. Finding some nice length. And then the hands are coming out in like a thumbs up position. And we want them nice and straight, so shoulder height. This is our inhale position. And then as we exhale, we reach forwards. And you may feel as you do this a little bit of pressure in the lower back, in the back of the kidneys. Just focus on the breath. Try and flex the feet up towards you. Few more rounds. Inhale back to your start position. Nice tall spine, engage Mula Bandha. So squeeze and lift, lengthen, up, up, up. Tall through the spine, holding the mudra with the hands. And full exhale, release. Lovely. Small moments of stillness, and then we're coming all the way onto our back. And we'll be coming to find our pelvic lifts. So again, really working with the kidneys and the adrenals. So just making sure that you're nice and comfortable on your back. You can have the hands either side of the body, leaning back on the head, trying to tuck a little clips in the back of your head. And then we are walking the feet as close as we can to the bum, and then we are lifting up, releasing back down, lifting up, release back down, and just go at your own pace, in your own time, trying to really raise the pelvis. Inhale up, exhale down. And if this feels a little bit much, you can just rock on the pelvis, maybe pushing forwards and then pushing back, finding some length in the spine, whatever works for you today. Not here for too long, even if you are just managing a couple today, that's absolutely fine. Just make the ones that you are doing count, really using the breath into the position, into the posture, mindful movements is quality over quantity. Lovely. Let's take one more hold at the top. Find your bridge. Engage Mula Bandha. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale down. Lovely. Just knock the knees in together for a moment. Connect into the breath once more. And then from here, maybe bringing the knees into the chest, wrapping the arms around, giving yourself a hug, maybe rocking left to right, just giving that lower back a little massage. And then from here, you can come onto one side, use the arms, or tuck the hands under the knees and just give yourself a little rock back and forwards to come all the way up to a seated position. Okay. And then just coming back to find your easy pose. Just finding a moment to reconnect back to the body. Notice the effects of the practice. Giving yourself gratitude for coming to your mat today. Working on keeping your body happy and healthy, detoxifying our systems, and connecting to ourselves. And then gently wiggling the fingers, bringing the palms to touch Anjali Mudra at the heart space, rubbing the palms together once more, and then pushing the hands together, letting the thumbs rest in the center of the chest, projecting the fingers forward. So you are projecting a bright white light out in front of you. Let's tune out with our long Sat Nam, truth is my essence. Inhale. Sat Nam. Bringing the hands to the forehead, bowing to yourself, to each other, and sending your energy out to someone who needs it more than you. Knowing that you always have enough in the tank, you can create more energy and project it at any time. And gently bringing the hands back down to the heart space. Sat Nam. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, whether it be morning or whether you are ready to get cozy or sleep. Take care. See you soon.